Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So 2017 was a pretty decent year for Gervonta Tank Davis. Uh, he beat Jose Pedraza to win the IBF championship. He actually fought 3 times in 2017. First fight was against Jose Pedraza. He beat him. He stopped him. Then he went over to the UK and he fought Liam Walsh. He stopped him in very impressive fashion. And he closed out the year against, what was that boy's name? Francisco Fonseca, right. He closed out the year on the Mayweather-McGregor undercard against Francisco Fonseca. So, the unfortunate thing about the third fight is he actually lost his belt on the scales. He didn't make weight for the fight against Fonseca. He didn't look that great either, in my opinion, against Fonseca. It's almost as if he didn't take it serious, but, the way he tells the story is, he didn't get much sleep or something ridiculous like that. But he won, lost the belt on the scales. He did have some legal trouble shortly after that. In fact, I'm really not too sure what's going on with that, but everything should be good because according to Leonard Ellerbe, Davis is going to come back early 2018. So, and he also says he's going to be back against a high-level opponent. Now, bottom line in this situation is Gervonta Davis is looking to get his IBF strap back, right? As of right now, that belt is vacated. If I'm not mistaken, Tevin Farmer is going to be facing... Who's he fighting? 1 second here. Tevin Farmer is going to be fighting in December against Kenichi Ogawa. And this will be for the vacant IBF championship. I do expect Tevin Farmer to win that fight. Now, keep in mind, Tevin Farmer did sign a deal with HBO. I'm not sure how many fights he's got on his contract, but you can call him an HBO fighter at the moment, at least. As far as Gervonta Davis and Tevin Farmer fighting in 2018, I think that's, in theory, it's inevitable, right? But I don't know if Tank can even fight over on HBO. I'm not even sure if Floyd would allow that, simply because we know Floyd's relationship with HBO. But at the same time, I mean, Tank is vowed to become champion again. It seems like, if you follow him on Twitter, he kind of wants his IBF championship belt back. A lot going on with Gervonta Davis, though, man. He's got that beef with Devin Haney as well. Devin Haney's an up-and-coming fighter. I thought they were cool, but, it seems like they have a little beef on Twitter. If I'm not mistaken, Devin Haney fights at 135. He's 18-0 with 12 knockouts. He don't really got that knockout power like Tank, but he's a very technically sound fighter. I don't know, man. If the two of them fought, it'd be an interesting fight, man. You see, my thing with Tank is, I feel like if he is matched up against a solid technical fighter, somebody who will frustrate him in the ring, he'll just fall apart, man. I just don't think he's mentally stable to handle a technically sound fighter. And Devin Haney's a pretty technically sound fighter, but, I mean, the chances of them fighting are pretty slim to none. I mean, again, Devin Haney's at 135. He's 18 years old, man. He still hasn't even grown into his body yet, you know what I'm saying? So that fight's probably off the table. And plus, Devin Haney seems to have his sights on Robert Easter Jr. So no point in even talking about that. Just, if you haven't been following their beef on Twitter, I urge you to go take a look. Now, Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko is another name that's out there, but he doesn't seem to want to fight Lomachenko at all. Another fighter that's very technically sound, someone who would give Tank all sorts of problems, man. So I don't foresee that fight happening at all, and Floyd don't want that fight. Tank has said he's not in a hurry to make that fight. He's saying that Lomachenko needs him, but I don't think so. There's really not too many other guys that Tank can cherry pick. Like, he's running out of people to cherry pick before people start turning against him. Now, as far as him fighting the other champions at 130, man, I don't know if he's ready for that, man. But according to Ellerbe, he's going to be fighting high-level opponent early 2018. Who knows who that's going to be? It's not going to be Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer fights in December. So about March, April, he'll be back in the ring. And that's if he plans on fighting, 3 times a year. But he's closing out December 18 with a title shot. Like I said, man, the fight people want to see is Gervonta Tank Davis versus Tevin Farmer. That's the fight that people want to see. It's got a good backstory. A lot of build-up for the fight. Tevin Farmer didn't have the best 2017. I know he did get shot in his hand, but he seems to have made a full recovery, which is good. He's also been promoted by Hitman Boxing quite a lot in 2017, which helped propel his career and help him get that deal with HBO, helped him get his title shot in December. Oops, did I say that out loud? Did I say that on video again? My bad, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about Tank in 2018. What he should do, who he should fight. Do you think the fight with Tevin Farmer is inevitable? I think it is, but it's going to be hard to make because of the networks. That's the drawback in boxing, man. These networks and their unwillingness to work with each other. I get people got contracts with the networks, man, but it just really sucks as a boxing fan that a lot of these fights we can't see because of these certain promotional companies and deals with various networks. But at the end of the day, man, these dudes mean well. Again, Gervonta Davis had a pretty good 2017. Toward the end of 17, though, things kind of look bleak for him. I mean, a lot of people were comparing him to Adrian Broner, and I even said it. I even said that he's eventually going to suffer the same fate as Adrian Broner once he takes his first loss. And it's inevitable that he loses. Everybody can't be Floyd. Everybody can't have a perfect record. At some point he will take a loss, and it all matters. The only thing that matters once he takes a loss is how he recovers afterward. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to lose. It's just, bounce back and, just try to bounce back and reestablish yourself, man. I mean, Gervonta ain't a bad fighter. He's got a lot he could learn. But I just see a lot of flaws in his game, man, defensively, and I don't know. I just think his attitude is gonna just be a problem for him throughout his career, man. Like, Tevin Farmer realistically could give him a lot of problems, but I do foresee him knocking Tevin Farmer out mid to late rounds. I mean, God, you got to figure Tank's gonna tire, man, because he's not gonna be able to hit him right. He's not gonna be able to hit him clean in the early rounds. So, hey, that's if we even get the fight, man. It's wishful thinking. Hitman Boxing. Let me know what you think about Gervonta Davis and the things he accomplished in 2017, and do you think he's going to have a good 2018? Drop the comment in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe. Again, it's Hitman Boxing. I'm out. Hey, what's up, guys? If you really mess with Hitman Boxing, I need you to go to the description part of this video. Click on the link. It's going to take you to a page dedicated to helping people. It's a campaign. It's called A Hand for Honduras, Christmas 2017. And a little bit about the campaign. Trying to raise money to help some people in need over in Honduras. Literally 66% of the population there is living in poverty. And in rural areas, about 1 in 5 Honduran people live in extreme poverty. So I'm just asking for you guys to throw a couple of dollars toward the campaign if you got a heart. I went over to the page. I donated a little bit. You'll see me on the page over there. I donated. But make sure you go over to the page, man. And if you can't donate, at least share the page on your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media, period, man. These people could really use your help. The way I see it is, man, I spend a couple of dollars on whatever every day, whether it's a drink or whatever, man. Y'all might go to the store, get you some chips, some soda or some pop, a box of condoms. I'm telling you to not get any of that stuff, maybe for just one day, and donate that purse over to this campaign. Maybe keep the condoms, man. We don't want you, having no babies or nothing that you ain't want to have, you know what I'm saying? But still, I need you to go over to this Fundly page. Again, the campaign is called A Hand for Honduras, Christmas 2017. These kids are in need of assistance. They need clothes, toys, food for the winter, man. It's getting cold where I'm at least. So, I donated a little bit of bread to the campaign because there's always somebody out there that needs assistance more than the next person, man. We take a lot of things for granted. You know, you're listening to this video on a, I don't know, an iPad, a computer, laptop, some form of media, but not everyone has access to this information, this technology. So we should be truly blessed for the stuff that we have, man, and just, you know, be thankful, man, and just try to give back to others in need. Again, if you can't donate, feel free to please just share the link on your social media pages. That would be a great help in itself. I think it's a good cause. I wouldn't send y'all off if I didn't think it was a good cause. So, yeah, the link is in the description. A Hand for Honduras, Christmas 2017. We're just trying to bring joy to people who are less fortunate than others, man. Hitman Boxing. Let me know if you donate. Drop a comment or whatever in the comment section. But I think it's a great cause. Head over to that link again, and I'm out.